Hello dear children, good morning. Children, today I am going to start with the lesson 11, Rights and Duties. All of you open page number 295, 11th lesson, Rights and Duties. Before going to start the lesson, let us do the warm-up part. Look at the list given below. Tick the ones you think are punishable offences. Share reasons for your answer with the class. So, as if now you are not in the class, so you have to share your answers through WhatsApp, okay? So, you have to tick the ones you think that these are punishable, okay? These things are punishable. First one, having an opinion about a national issue. Second one is admitting children only from affluent background in your school. Third one is singing the national anthem. Fourth one is stopping people from celebrating festivals of their religion. So do these and I'm waiting for your response through WhatsApp, okay? In this lesson you are going to learn rights and duties, importance of our rights and duties, directive principles of state policy. Constitution. After India's independence from the British rule, the newly formed Indian government framed a set of rules that would be a guide for them and the future governments to govern the country. So, after the independence of India from the British rule, the government has formed newly again and they framed a set of rules that would be a guide for them and the future governments even to govern the country. The set of rules according to which the government governs the country is known as the Constitution. So, the set of rules to govern our country is known as the Constitution. India has the world's longest written constitution. We Indians have the world's longest written constitution. So, he is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in the picture we can see. The Constitution of India was drafted by the Drafting Committee of the Constituent Assembly. So, this Constitution of India was drafted by the Committee of the Constituent Assembly. This committee is said to be Constituent Assembly. Dr. Bhim Rao Ramji Ambedkar. B.R. Ambedkar means Dr. Bhim Rao Ramji Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee. So, who was the chairman of the drafting committee? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee. It came into effect on 26 January 1950 when India became a republic. This day is celebrated as our Republic Day. So, we celebrate this day. This day, 26th January 1950 as our Republic Day. Our fundamental rights. Fundamental rights refer to the rights given to every citizen of a country. So, these fundamental rights are the rights that are given to each and every citizen of a country. These rights are given to ensure the well-being of citizens. So, to the well-being, good living of citizens, these rights are given. A person can move the court if these rights are violated. If these rights given to the persons are violated, that person can move to the court. The Constitution of India gives every citizen 6 fundamental rights. So, the Constitution of India has given 6 fundamental rights to every citizen in India. These are listed below. First one, right to equality. Right to equality. All citizens, irrespective of their religion, caste, sex, race and place of birth are equal before the law. So all the citizens, even though uh, even though their religion, if they are different caste, sex, race and place of birth, each and every citizens are equal before the law. Second right, right to freedom. Right to freedom. We are all free to speak, live and travel within the country and choose any profession to earn a living. So there are no boundaries. We all are free to speak, free to live and free to travel within the country, and we can choose any profession to earn a living. Third right is right against exploitation. What do you mean by exploitation, children? The action of treating someone unfairly in order to benefit from their work. So, right against exploitation. No person can be exploited or made to work without pay. So, everybody should pay for their work. This right also does not allow employment of children below the age of 14 years in dangerous jobs. So, the children below 14 years should not be allowed in dangerous jobs. Fourth one, right to freedom of religion. Every citizen can participate the religion of their choice. All religions are treated equally in the eyes of the law. So, you can choose any religion, you can participate in any religion of your choice, and all religions are treated equally in the eyes of the law. Next, fifth one, rights to cultural and educational freedom. We can develop and preserve a cultural or a culture or language. This law in particular protects the rights of groups of people who are less in number and are commonly referred to as a minorities. So, we can develop and we can protect a culture or language, and this law particularly protects the rights of groups of people who are less in number, means below range, and are commonly referred to as minorities. Sixth one, rights to constitutional remedies. It allows every citizen to move court if any of their rights are being denied to them. So if any above rights are denied, they can move to the court. Next, our fundamental duties. Just as the Constitution grants us rights, it also expects us to perform certain duties towards the country. So, the Constitution grants us some rights and it expects us to perform certain duties towards the country, and some of these duties are listed below. To abide by the Constitution, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country. So, we have to obey the Constitution and we have to hold up and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of our country, to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so, to promote harmony and sense of brotherhood among the citizens of the country, to safeguard public property, to protect and improve the natural environment of the country. Parents and guardians must give educational opportunities to their children between the age of 6 to 14. So, some of these are: we have to obey the Constitution, we have to hold up and protect the unity, integrity and the sovereignty of our country, and we should defend the country, and we have to render national service when called upon to do so. National services means, for example, army, to promote harmony and sense of brotherhood among the citizens of the India. We should be like brother and sisters. All Indians are equal, so we have to promote harmony. To safeguard public property, we have to safely use public properties. To protect and improve the natural environment of the country, we have to protect and we have to improve the natural environment of the country, not even the country, world. Okay, parents and guardians must give educational opportunities to their children between the age of 6 to 14 years. So 6 to 14 years, parents should encourage their children for education. So these are the certain duties we have to perform towards the country. Next, Directive Principles of State Policy. Our constitution also lays down certain guidelines for the government to follow in policy making to ensure welfare of the people. So, in order to ensure the welfare of the people, our constitution lays down some guidelines for the government. So, that government has to follow in policy making to ensure the welfare of the people. And these are known as the directive principles of state policy. So, these policies are known as these guidelines are known as the directive principles of state policy. Some of the directive principles are listed below. Equal pay for equal work. So, for equal work, if for example, if there are 5 persons, if the 5 persons worked equally, you have to pay equally for them. Okay, so equal pay for equal work. Next, so to secure living wage for a decent standard of life, to promote economic and educational interest of the weaker sections of the society, promote animal husbandry. So, the directive principles are equal pay for equal work, and they have to secure living wages for a decent standard of life, and for weaker sections of the society they have to promote economic and educational interest, and they have to promote animal husbandry. So this is all about the lesson 11, rights and duties. So once go through the video 2 to 3 times, children. Okay, if you have any doubts you can ask me. Bye children, thank you.